Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be testing out for you Charlotte Tilbury's primers. I'm going to be testing out the Youth Glow Primer, which I have on this side of my face, and I'm going to be testing out the Wonderglow Primer, which I have on this side of my face. So if you want to hear my thoughts on the application, finish, wear time of both of these Charlotte Tilbury primers, then keep on watching. Okay, one face and two primers. So we have the Youth Glow, which claims to be an anti-aging, colour correcting glow booster. The Wonderglow is a instant soft focus beauty flash primer. Now I'm going to take the Youth Glow on this side of my face. My face is already a little bit glowing. All I've done so far in terms of skin prep, for the sake of fairness, is I've used the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, because I'm assuming that the primers are going to perform their best on top of her moisturiser, and for that reason I'll also be using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation on top. Okay, so Youth Glow. I was putting like the amount of primer on my hand that I'd use on a whole face rather than a half face, so I'll just dab that on. It's like a very light milky texture, and I would say it does have a bit of a pearlescent sheen to it, which I am presuming is the Youth Glow. So I'm going to be trying to be as neat as I can, put it on half of my face. I'm noticing an instant sheen, which I like, and it does look like it has really fine micro shimmer. Okay, I am looking extremely dewy. I have oily combo skin, by the way, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the right primer for me. I might cross the line from glowy to greasy. Wow, that's a lot of glow. So I'm noticing that this side of my face does kind of look a bit fresher, a bit more awake. I'm noticing that the pores are less visible on the side I've applied the primer to, and I'm loving the glow. I'll read the claims before I move on to the other side of my face. So for Youth Glow, Charlotte says, this genius glow booster visibly brightens and plumps for a firmer, younger, I like that, colour corrected complexion, instantly blurring the appearance of age spots, blemishes and redness. I don't have too much redness, and I don't have any visible age spots. She's obviously tested this out, and 100% of people saw an improvement in skin tone and luminosity. I would agree with that. 100% agree pores and blemishes are instantly blurred. Now I did mention about the pores, and I guess the blemishes or blemish marks I've mostly got on this side of the face, I would say they are blurred compared to the other side with no makeup on, so I would agree. 100% see an improvement in discoloration and age spots. I'm not sure about that claim, to be honest. I do have a bit of discoloration, and I wouldn't say that it's made a massive difference, to be honest. 100% of people agreed that their skin feel moisturised, and it does feel like quite a liquidy moisturising primer. I would agree. 100% agree that skin feels smoother. Yeah, I guess when you put any kind of emollient on, skin is going to feel smoother. And 94%, only 94% this time, agree that it enhances their skin glow, and I would definitely agree that I've got more glow on this side than this side. Like I say, this side is already glowing because it's had the Charlotte's Magic Cream on it. So initial first thoughts about this primer. I personally love a pore filling primer because I am at the age where I have a lot of wrinkles. I recently turned 37, and this doesn't have a pore filling. It does have that kind of optical blurring with the little micro shimmer. So far I like it. Like I say, I am worried it could take me into the realms of looking a bit greasy rather than glowy. So now we'll go with the Wonderglow. Wonderglow looks like this. So whereas the other one's like that milky pearly white colour, this looks almost kind of a golden type colour. I don't want to waste any, so I will slap that on my face. I got scared I'd put it on the wrong side for a second there. So this one, it's instantly got a kind of golden champagne-y sheen to it. Again, it's got that glow-giving property. This one feels a little bit heavier on the skin than the Youth Boosting one. The Youth Boosting one was kind of milky, but this one's a bit more, feels a bit more substantial, feels slightly heavier on the skin. And again, I can see that little bit of micro glitter, micro shimmer, I would say, because it's not chunky. This one's a multi-use product, so it's got 3 ways to use it. So the first one is under foundation for a lit within luminosity, which I was going for today. 2, over foundation for a radiant flawless finish. That's interesting. I won't do that today because I'll just test it as a straight primer, but I didn't know you could put it over foundation. I'll definitely try that another time. Or you can also use it on its own after Charlotte's Magic Cream for a lasting glow. On the back of the box it says, turn around tired, dull skin in a beauty flash, powered by a fluorescent core that converts and diffuses visible light to dramatically reduce the appearance of skin's imperfections, and it emits / radiates / glows with an instant soft focused spotlight effect. And this one is dermalogically tested. So again, I would agree, it has that kind of blurring soft focus look. I'm not noticing too much of a difference between both sides of my face at the moment. They're both very glowy. I'm thinking they might be both dangerously glowy for my oily combo skin, but we'll see what happens when I get the foundation on top. I'm noticing a tiny little shimmer on both sides of my face. I think this side has a slightly more blurring effect on my lines. This is the Wonderglow side. Like I said, it did feel a little bit heavier going onto the skin, and this is kind of a pearly milky opalescent kind of tint on the Youth Glow side, and on the Wonderglow side it's more of a champagne-y tint. This side Wonderglow looks a little bit more blinging. I'd say right off the bat I'm preferring the look of the Youth Glow because it just looks a little bit more natural. This has a golden look to my face, so it might be more suitable for a night out. But this is only half the test. I need to see how the foundation goes on top. So I'm going to use Charlotte's Magic Foundation. This is a demi-matte foundation and I am shade 3. So I'll add the same amount on each side of my face, to be fair. I'm just going to dot it on in equal kind of dots. And I'll try and use the different side of my beauty sponge to make sure the primers aren't getting mixed together. So I always like to blend in a foundation with my fingers first, then finish off with a beauty sponge. Now the foundation is going on lovely and smooth over the Youth Glow side, which I would absolutely expect because these products I'm sure have been designed to work together. I'm loving how this is going on. I still look very, very glowy on camera, but in real life, this demi-matte formula is taking down a lot of that sparkle that I noticed, which I am happy about because although I like to glow, I do not like obvious glitter. So I'll just slap that on and I'll use different fingers, very scientific, to blend onto the Wonderglow side. Now, I'm already noticing it's not blending in as easy on this side. I'm not sure if, like I said, because that product felt a little bit heavier Or I suppose I did put on the Youth Glow first, so technically that's probably had more time to sink in. Do you think I should have been a scientist, controlling all the variables? I've got most of that foundation rubbed in now, so I have a damp beauty sponge. I'll use different side just to finish off on each side of my face. Now, I think this foundation claims to be pretty full coverage, but I always find from any Charlotte Tilbury it's not like a shellac. I can still see imperfections peeking through. I would say actually I can see less imperfections peeking through on the Wonderglow side. So both these primers are having pros and cons so far. Youth Glow seems to be a more natural finish, and Wonderglow's got a bit more substance to it. Now I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but after just one layer of foundation, my skin looks more perfected on the Wonderglow side than the Youth Glow side. The Youth Glow is a bit of a sheerer finish, so Youth Glow might be for like an everyday kind of fuss-free look, and you might want to use the Wonderglow when you're going all out glam. I am going to put another layer of foundation on just to see how it builds, and I'll try and use my, I've forgotten what fingers I've used to be honest, so I'm just going to shove it on. You can get quite decent coverage out of this actually if you go in with another layer. That is looking pretty flawless to me on the Youth Glow side. Wow. Charlotte, you do make a lovely makeup. Oh, stunning. And then I'll just blend in. Again, it does feel harder to work in on that Wonderglow side. Okay, I'm not going to build up anymore, even though there are still some imperfections peeking through. Finish blending with my sponge. I love the Youth Glow side. It looks like my skin, but better. It is a little bit more matte than I would like. Like I said, the foundation is a demi matte, and I am a glowy girl. Like I say, not completely perfect, but I'm not going to go in with any more foundation because I think 3 layers of foundation verges on the ridiculous. I can still see my acne scarring on both sides of the face, but now I'm done. I think I prefer the Youth Glow side now I've got that second layer on, because although you can see imperfections, it looks more natural and airbrushed to me. The Wonderglow side just looks a bit more heavier and made up. So we've got Youth Glow and Wonderglow. I'm not sure if you can tell any kind of difference at all on camera, and to be honest, if I didn't know I had 2 different primers on, I wouldn't say my face looks massively different on each side. I would say this side is a little bit more matte. Both the primers have that shimmer in, but the demi matte foundation looks more matte on the Wonderglow side. The Youth Glow side is got that youthful glow sliding through. So I'll finish up the rest of my face makeup and I'll be back in a moment. And I'm back. So I've put all of my makeup on top, and which side is which? This is the Youth Glow side, and this is the Wonderglow side. Now, I'll be really honest, I cannot see too much of a difference. So I used the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral on top of any imperfections that were still peeking through the Magic Foundation. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic powder blush in the shade Ecstasy. I used the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette in light medium for my bronzer and my highlight. and the airbrush setting powder in the shade Fair. I have not used a setting spray, and I will not use a setting spray because I want to see how much the primer can make the makeup stay on its own without any help. There's more information on the Charlotte Tilbury website for the Wonderglow. So it says, create an effortless dewy look with my iconic Beauty Glow Primer. Wonderglow creates a smoother looking candlelit, goddess worthy canvas for your makeup. The supercharged soft focus formula hydrates and blurs the look of imperfections and fine lines for a gorgeous glowing finish. I would say it is having a slight blurring effect of the fine lines. 100% agree that skin looks dewy and radiant. My skin did look dewy and radiant after application. The matte foundation has dampened that down a little, which we would expect. 100% agree that skin looks younger. Yeah, it probably does look a bit younger with that glow. And 100% agree, Wonderglow provides an instant soft focus. It does have the soft focus effect, and it claims to moisturise for up to 24 hours, so that's another nice bonus. So some of the supercharged ingredients here are a fluorescent core light diffuser, which re-emits light around the face and soft focuses to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and imperfections. I'd say it does that slightly. Bio-nymph peptide for smoother, plumper looking skin. I would guess the peptide is something that works over time, so this might also have a daily skincare benefit as well. Wild tansy extract is rich in oligosaccharides to keep the skin looking plump and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. So another skincare benefit in there. It's also got in hyaluronic acid to help the skin stay hydrated for up to 24 hours. Rosehip oil helps revitalise the appearance of skin, and camellia oil moisturises for dewy looking skin. So as well as being a makeup product, this Wonderglow does have a lot of skincare benefits. So there's more information about the Youth Glow Primer on the Charlotte Tilbury website. So she says, my Brightening Youth Glow is a colour correcting moisturising primer with pearl pigments. Oh, I guessed that. Green algae extracts and vitamin B3, that's niacinamide, to even the appearance of skin tone and blur the look of imperfections, which I would absolutely agree with. The brightening product is a perfect base for your makeup, or wear it alone for a youthful looking glow. You could absolutely wear this alone on a mega skin day, or if you just wanted a no makeup look, pop that primer on to give you a bit of extra zhuzh. You could pop the primer on if you weren't wearing makeup just to improve the appearance of your skin but still look really, really natural. Okay, so the supercharged ingredients in the Youth Glow Primer are watercress extract to brighten and even the appearance of the skin, niacinamide, which will over time improve skin clarity for a radiant looking complexion, allantoin, an extract from the comfrey plant for softer feeling skin. It's got that bio-nymph peptide in for plumper, smoother skin, pearlescent pigments to reflect the light for a gorgeous glow, which it does give, and rosehip oil, a source of natural linoleic acid to help revitalise the appearance of the skin. I will say there's not much difference. I'm not sure if you guys can tell a difference, but I feel like my makeup looks heavier on the Wonderglow side. I don't know if that's just because I put it on more heavy-handedly on that side, but I feel like my makeup looks more subtle and, dare I say, youthful on the Youth Glow side. Even with all my makeup on top, if I look really closely, I still see micro shimmer peeking through on both sides. So if that is something you are against, stay away from both of these primers. This Wonderglow side looks more made up than the Youth Glow side, which I feel looks a hair more natural. Pores are minimised on both sides. I think that champagne sheen is showing through slightly on the Wonderglow side. They give very, very similar finishes. I think that my lines actually look more minimal on the Youth Glow side. So I've changed my opinion to when I started. I think first impressions, they're both pretty good primers. I'm going to try and keep this makeup on for as long as possible and check in with you later to let you know how both sides were and see if I'm still looking the same. What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure you won't be able to tell any difference on camera. For me, I like them both, but I would say this side does look more youthful. I'm always wanting to look more youthful. So if I had to pick one, I'd go, personally, for my combination 37-year-old skin, my Youth Glow would be my top pick, first impressions. My opinion might change later when I do the wear test, because like I said, this Wonderglow product did feel a bit more substantial. So I'm not sure if it's going to grip makeup on for longer than the kind of lighter texture of the Youth Glow on the Youth Glow side. This one felt more like a lightweight moisturiser. This one felt a bit more substantial. So I'll be back to check in with you on a wear test in as many hours as I can manage. See you in the future. Hi guys, I've been wearing this makeup for almost 5 hours, so I'm back to do a check-in, and I will be really honest, I found it really hard to remember which side was which. But I did manage to work out that this side is the Wonderglow side and this side is the Youth Glow side. Now, my makeup is wearing well on both sides. My lines are more obvious on both sides. The concealer has creased slightly under my eyes on both sides. Starting to get a little bit shiny around the nose on both sides. I would say that my pores are maybe very, very slightly less obvious on the Wonderglow side. It was a thicker primer, so I'm not surprised about that. But again, very, very similar. Looking very similar in terms of signs of wear and tear. After 5 hours, makeup is still in place. On both sides, my lines are a bit more obvious than they were when it was fresh on. I would still say that I slightly prefer the Youth Glow side. I just think that this side looks a little bit more lifted, a little bit younger than the other side. I would say they're both on even Stevens, both doing a similar job in terms of performance. I've really tested this primer because I did have corn on the cob for lunch, and we know what happens when you eat corn on the cob, so I am really impressed that my makeup's still looking really good around my mouth. I haven't been out or anything though, because it is a rainy Saturday, which is why I decided to test out 2 different primers on each side of my face for you. So I haven't had a particularly stressful, taxing, challenging day, other than the corn on the cob. I'll check back in later. Okay, so I'm back for the end of the day check-in. I've been wearing this makeup for about 8 hours and it's time to scrutinise. Now, the makeup is still on both sides of my face. I would say it maybe looks a little more vibrant on the Youth Glow side. This side of the face is the Wonderglow side, and this side is the Youth Glow side. And this is me up close after 8 hours on each side. The makeup has creased in my lines, which is going to happen. I've been moving my face about all day and I have lines. I'd say it's creased a lot more on the Wonderglow side rather than the Youth Glow side. Definitely the lines under my eyes and my smile lines, I would say, are more emphasised, more noticeable on the Wonderglow side. Maybe because it was that bit heavier formula, so there's more to go into the lines, if that makes sense. So even though the Youth Glow was a much lighter formula, it hasn't affected wear time. I'd say the makeup on my Youth Glow side of the face looks a little bit more vibrant than the other side of my face. My pores look pretty visible on both sides. If you wanted this kind of champagne, kind of heavier look for a night out, that's on you. But I much prefer Youth Glow. This side looks more awake. This side looks more made up. This side looks fresher. This is the Youth Glow side. If you could only buy one, I would say buy Youth Glow. I'm sure I could refresh the makeup using my secret weapon that I've told you all about now. It's the Hourglass Veil retouching fluid in the shade Fair, and I can just usually paint this on to refresh day old makeup, and it makes it look freshly applied. Real hero product. I'll link the demo I did of that product down below. What I thought we could try for fun is the little tip that the Wonderglow said, that you can apply this on top of foundation as well. Now I'm going to test this Wonderglow over the foundation to see how that looks, since that was in the directions that this was a use for it. Oh no, we might have a winner here, guys. Now that has just refreshed that makeup on that side. Wow. Just as I declared Youth Glow the winner, Wonderglow has impressed me with its ability to revive makeup. That's pretty phenomenal, and it's brought this makeup back to life, given a soft focus glow. So my little Hourglass friend might have competition, because you can put the Wonderglow on at the end of the day to revive your makeup too. The plot thickens. This is in danger of looking a bit cakey, so you don't need loads. That's a nifty little trick. Let's see if it works with the Youth Glow on the other side of the face. They don't make this claim, but as you know, I'm doing science experiments today all day. So before I declare Wonderglow the winner for its multitasking abilities, let's see if Youth Glow have the same multitasking abilities. I think the silicone-y texture makes it easier for the Wonderglow to do that. Makeup is moving around a little bit underneath the Youth Glow in a way that the Wonderglow didn't. Yeah, don't try refreshing your makeup with Youth Glow. There's a reason why they've only claimed it for Wonderglow. It's not too bad, but it does start moving about. It's alright. That's what the end of the day is for. Doing more experiments with makeup. Ow. Okay, so final thoughts. Similarities. Both these primers help lock in your makeup all day long. Well, for at least 8 hours. I could see it going strong. They will both go into creases. The Youth Glow will settle into the creases less than the Wonderglow. Both of these contain that Charlotte Tilbury Bio-Nymph peptide, which will trick your skin into acting younger, so that's a good thing to be putting on there every day. And they both contain rosehip oil. This one contains skin tone evening niacinamide, and this one contains hyaluronic acid, so that's more for plumping out the skin temporarily. So they both have skincare benefits. I suppose whichever has the benefits that appeal to you most might make you sway one way or the other. This one is a thin, light, milky fluid. This one is a bit of a thicker, lotiony type. It's definitely not silicone-y, but it has got more of that pore filling feel. I would love Charlotte Tilbury to make a full-on pore filling, line blurring primer. However, I did prefer this lighter formula. I think it made me look younger, emphasise my lines less than this one, but with the same wear time. They are both decent primers. I would not repurchase this one. I probably would repurchase this one. I really like it. You can wear them both alone or under makeup, and they both give a pretty nice finish. I just like the Youth Glow better. So they're my final thoughts. If you have darker skin, I would be interested to know how these work on you, because I can only talk for my skin tone. I'm very fair, since these are not transparent primers. Have you tried either of them? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But my hero today is the Youth Glow Primer. Would it replace my regular primer? On days where I want it to look really light, natural, no makeup-y, yes. On the days where I want the full-on pore and wrinkle fill, I will stick to my original Smashbox Photo Finish primer. But this does have a lovely, dewy, light reflecting glow, as does this one. It just doesn't perform quite as well as the Youth Glow, in my opinion. So I want to hear all your thoughts down below in the comments. Have you bought either of these? What do you think? Will you be buying any of these based on this review? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.